G'day, Brent. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hey, mate, how long have you been a Christian for?
Yeah, probably coming up to 18 years now. I was just thinking about it before. But yeah, probably a couple of years of that would have been sort of still searching before I'd actually call myself a Christian. But yeah, 18 years.
Now, mate, one of the foundational truths of Christianity is that Jesus actually rose from the dead. Before you would have called yourself a believer, was that something you had your own doubts about?
Um, Not so much doubt. I suppose I didn't really think about it back then and didn't care either. Like, I didn't think it had any impact on my life or anything like that. So why care about that sort of thing? But yeah, but once I started looking into it, then yeah, evidence is pretty sort of overwhelming that it is definitely a fact that yeah, Jesus did rise from the dead.
What was some of the things that helped convince you about that?
Well, early on, it's probably looking at a lot of online evidence and also debate. So people that are sort of up there that are pretty intelligent, presenting that evidence in a way in a debate form. So yeah, just going against sort of top atheists and sort of top Christians. And yeah, to me, it was just indisputable that the Christian just presented it so well, and it just made sense to me. Yeah.
Good on you. And were there any particular debaters that you found helpful?
Yeah, well, the first one back then that I used to look at a lot was Dr. William Lane Craig, an apologist from America. He's a philosopher. Yeah, so he was good.
And mate, what would you suggest someone do if they did have doubts about the historical reality of Jesus' resurrection? What might some helpful next steps for them be?
Well, I think to Google online just the evidence for the resurrection of Jesus. I think there'll be a lot of resources that come up there online. Another one, there's a lot of good books. There's a couple from Lee Strobel, Case for Christ, Case for Easter. Also, just ask a Christian that you know why they believe, and get them to explain why they believe that the resurrection is true.
And what would you say to someone who didn't even really care whether it happened or not?
I would just say, yeah, why? Like, if this is true, if Jesus rose from the dead, then it's the most important thing that's ever happened in history and what it means. So even how we, to help us how we face our own death, yeah, if Jesus rose from the dead, then everything that he said and done is true, So, and what it means for us eternity wise, so if that's true, I don't know how you can't not care about that.
Good on you, mate. Thanks so much for your time, Brent.